Eden's Living TV coming to you tonight. I want to talk to y'all about how the body remembers trauma. And I'm going to share something very raw, very personal. I've not said a whole lot about it in public in a long time. About 10 years ago, I was going to a colonics clinic with a girlfriend of mine. And at that point in my life, I didn't realize I was targeted, gang stalked, cyber tortured. The CIA is biomedically trafficking me. I'm the daughter of a naval person, a family of military. And I went down to a colonics clinic with her, and this woman I thought was a friend. Well, long story short, the therapist, the guy, sexually assaulted me, and I didn't remember the assault for like 3 months. And I developed post traumatic stress from that assault, that betrayal. I didn't remember the assault because of the drugging. For 3 months, someone said something to me, and it triggered, in this movie, flashback just played in front of my eyes of the attack. And my friend on the phone's like, Susan, I heard words I've never heard you say in your life before. Because I'm a minister, and she's like, you were cussing, and I was reliving the attack. You might not remember, but your body remembers. So how does trauma come back through the body? Well, disassociation, your unique ability to disconnect from your body, flashbacks, headaches, sudden memories. Those flashbacks, those thoughts can bring back trauma and hurt you harder than the original, if you ask me. Sometimes when I'm triggered and I'm reliving events, like the last 6 days, I have been around a family, and the boyfriend of my friend is a drug addict, alcoholic, abuser. Was working on my truck and literally held me captive for 6 days. Like, I couldn't leave. My truck was disabled. And I couldn't get away from the yelling and the just outright verbal assaults. And I'm sick now, today. I feel like a truck has hit me. I have migraines. I have pain everywhere. Chronic pain is how the body remembers. Dealing with several parts of your body that hurt. Nausea and craving. You're, struggling with food, especially sweets, guys. Yep, sugar. Immune system, too much cortisol can lead to a dysregulated immune system, and you can't heal when you're in fight or flight. When you're stuck in fight or flight, which I've been having, like, I'm the CDC whistleblower. I've had the cartel after me. I've had the government after me. I've been swatted, been falsely arrested. I'm having some major trauma things I'm having to work through. Skin problems. You'll have breakouts. Eczema. Your hair falling out. It's trauma. Muscle tension. Your muscles in your body, they really stiffen. And I know when I'm really upset that I'll start cramping. I'm just like constrict all over. I'm ready to fight. I'm not a runner. If your cortisol is high, your digestion is going to go down. Difficulties processing food, eating food. You're dealing with cramps, dealing with IBS, the cramping in your bowels, your muscles, sweating profusely. I always knew, I didn't understand after my sexual assault, that when I went to the clinic with my supposed friend, who I hadn't talked to in over 10 years, my best friend got me sexually assaulted. And now I look back and understand it was a part of a whole initiation. Secret societies and bloodline families. I'm writing a book. I'm going to teach, and I'm going to tell my truth. Your body size, it fluctuates in the weight because of the cortisol and the trauma that your body's lived through. And if people want to block you or give you the silence treatment, which is a total form of abuse, emotional abuse, gaslighting, manipulation. Emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse. Get away from those people. They're narcissists. They're demon-possessed. And I promise you they will inflict trauma that literally shrinks your brain. My brain hurts today. I've got a migraine. I feel like I'm kind of fighting disassociation. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just kind of outside of my body because I was in complete surrender to this man who had my truck. I had no transportation. And I was in a house with drugs and alcohol. And I'm sober. I was not happy. Didn't lose my sobriety. But I certainly saw a lot of triggers, things I forgot about. But today my body remembers. You can heal one bite, one thought, one prayer at a time. I'm an instinctual trauma therapist, and you can heal. And if you don't understand why you have so many triggers and people upset you and you just can't feel like you can be yourself, or you're walking on eggshells, or your nervous system just can't regulate, please inbox me. Let's talk. Let's work together. Eden's Living TV at gmail.com. That's EDENSLIVING TV at gmail.com. I love you. God loves you. You're made perfectly just the way you are. You're worthy. And I see you. And as I said, God loves you. And so do I. You keep hanging in there.